Welcome to charliesports.com, Game 1 NBA Finals recap page. Jalen Brunson keys late surge as Knicks steal Game 1 in San Antonio 105-95. It was the Knicks' 12th straight playoff win, and it had a familiar formula: fall behind, get to within striking distance and clear the way for Brunson to close. New York summary. There wasn't a sense of panic from the Knicks when Jalen Brunson limped gingerly to the locker room late in the first quarter, after the Spurs' Harrison Barnes landed on his right knee. Brunson worked himself into Game 1 following a rough start, scoring 13 of his game-high 30 points in the fourth quarter to help the Knicks steal home court advantage. Knicks coach Mike Brown said, "Jalen, he was the MVP in the second half. He was huge for us. He did what MVP candidates are supposed to do. He carried us home." Jalen Brunson scored 13 of his game-high 30 points in the fourth quarter, racking up the production on an inefficient 31 shots. The Spurs shot 1 of 14, including 0 for 8 on three-pointers, with 1 turnover when Brunson was the primary defender in Game 1. He contested 9 of those 14 attempts. For San Antonio, guarding Brunson in the fourth quarter proved to be an impossible task, especially since the Knicks don't seem the least bit uncomfortable on the final stage. First, it was Knicks center Karl-Anthony Towns, who became assertive on offense as Brunson struggled in the first 3 quarters. Keeping Spurs star Victor Wembanyama, the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year, occupied is a high objective for the Knicks. Wembanyama hasn't seen anyone as diverse as Towns on offense. "For me, when I go out there, I try to be aggressive in playmaking," Towns said. "Early in the game, you never know what the defense is actually going to give you." Knicks 6'5" forward Josh Hart collected a game-high 15 rebounds. Miles Bridges then snagged an offensive rebound. Spurs summary. Victor Wembanyama accepted responsibility for his role in San Antonio's first Game 1 loss. He said he wasn't worried in the slightest about how the Spurs would fare as the series unfolds. Minutes after the New York Knicks defeated San Antonio, coach Mitch Johnson's assessment that he needed to establish more of a presence inside to achieve team success. The Knicks outscored San Antonio 50-42 in the paint and outperformed the Spurs 23-14 in second chance scoring. Wembanyama finished with a team-high 26 points, 12 rebounds and 3 blocks, becoming the 4th player since blocks became official, 1974, to achieve that line in their finals debut. The 22-year-old joined Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Elvin Hayes. Wembanyama managed only 5 points on 5 attempts in the first quarter, but the Spurs seized a 10-point lead with 1:28 left, on the strength of a 10-point opening frame from Dylan Harper. He made all 3 of his shots to become the first rookie to score in double figures in the first quarter of a finals game in the past 25 years. Harper finished with 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting with only 1 turnover. His driving floater with 6:31 left in the third quarter gave San Antonio a 14-point lead, only for New York to vaporize it with a 25-11 run that sent the teams into the final frame deadlocked at 76. The Spurs led by a point with 2:16 remaining after Wembanyama connected on the second of 2 free throws to make the score 95-94. But the Knicks closed the game on an 11-0 run. "We had the momentum until late in that game. That's why I said we let that one go. It's almost not like I have anything to figure out. When I play badly, it's when we shoot ourselves in the foot. We're going to be so much better. I'm going to be so much better." Thank you for visiting charliesports.com NBA Finals Sports Wrap page. We look forward to recapping Game 2 of the NBA Finals.